All right, welcome. Today we're digging into a really incredible story. It's about how you can take total personal and professional chaos and turn it into a structured, creative business with a little help from AI. And it all starts with one single, powerful decision made at a real low point.
So let's just sit with that for a second. This powerful vow was made back in July 2020 by Kawinder Paul Singh, who goes by Ricky. And look, this wasn't some fleeting thought. It came after a period of intense struggle. I'm talking navigating immigration, financial hardship, deep isolation, and just complete burnout. This was him drawing a line in the sand, basically declaring, that's it. From now on, I create my own path.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's one thing to make a promise to yourself when you're at your breaking point, but it's a whole other thing to actually build the systems, the strategy, and the momentum to make it real. So this explainer is going to walk you through exactly how that happened, step by step.
To really get the business, you first have to understand where the founder was at in 2023. He called this period not absence, but incubation. A time when, yeah, on the outside, things looked pretty bleak, but internally, something really powerful was being built. Now, what I find so fascinating here is the contrast. On the left, you see the tough reality, feeling isolated in a new city, the financial stress of working survival jobs, just being totally burned out and feeling painfully disconnected from his family. But then, look to the right. While the outside world was pure chaos, he was building this internal system of order. How? Through daily journaling, constant learning on what he calls YouTube University, and a genuine, deep curiosity for new technology. And you can see exactly how this started coming together on this timeline. It shows how those internal habits started creating real sparks. In March, he's diving into AI, learning about ChatGPT. By May, he's actually connecting the dots in his journal, linking photography and tech. Then, in October, the name Calgary Living appears for the very first time. And by December, a concrete, really ambitious goal is set, 365 TikToks in a year. See? These weren't just random acts. They were the first signs of a real idea taking shape.
So here's the crucial point. Before there was ever a business plan, there was just raw material. His life literally became the data set. Think about it. His daily journal entries, what he learned on YouTube, his experiences as an Uber driver, even a photo-a-day challenge. It was all just there. This is really where a tool like an AI notebook becomes a game changer, because it can take all this unstructured data and start to find the hidden connections and themes just waiting inside.
And this brings us right to the turning point. This is the moment where all that raw material, all those scattered habits, get forged into a deliberate system, a personal operating system built for creativity and, even more importantly, for getting things done. So, what exactly is a personal operating system? Well, think of it like the bridge that gets you from just having ideas to actually building something real. For Ricky, this meant combining proven frameworks like the 12-week year with his own journaling methods. And then he plugged in technology to act as the central brain, connecting all the different pieces and basically supercharging the whole process.
And this is where AI becomes a genuine partner, not just a gimmick. Step 1, he used it to learn faster by summarizing complicated articles and talks. Step 2, he used it like a brainstorming partner to bounce ideas off of. And then, the final crucial step, he used it to structure and write the very first formal business plan for Calgary Living back in June 2024.
This journal entry from May 2024 perfectly captures that mental shift. It's the exact moment he made a conscious decision to go from seeing AI as just another tool on the internet to really integrating it as a core part of his daily workflow. It became a collaborator. So, with a system in place and an AI co-founder on the team, the focus could finally shift outward. And the story that started to emerge wasn't just about the founder, it was about the entire city. This is where Calgary itself becomes the main character in the story.
Okay, and check this out. This is where the plan meets reality. The AI-assisted business plan from June laid out these really clear goals. Build an online presence, make short videos for people in Calgary. Simple enough. But then, just 1 month later, the Calgary Stampede hits, and boom, the plan is executed perfectly. The result? A massive wave of viral videos. He didn't just hit the goal of 1,000 followers, he totally smashed it, and it led to his very first customer validation call. 264,000. That's the number of views on his single best-performing video from the Stampede. This wasn't just a lucky break. This was market validation.
This was proof that the story he was telling about his city was a story that people were desperate to see.
But, as it often happens, massive success teaches you a massive lesson. The virality immediately exposed a huge gap in the plan. He'd captured all this incredible attention, but there was no website, no products, and no system in place to turn that attention into a sustainable business. He learned a critical lesson. Attention is not a business plan, it's an opportunity that you have to be ready for.
This realization is really the final evolution in our story. It's the shift from a creative project into a focused, purposeful business. And from this whole journey, a clear, repeatable playbook emerges for anyone who wants to do the same thing.
So here it is, the Calgary Living Playbook. Number 1, document everything. Your life is the dataset. 2, never, ever stop learning. 3, build a personal system that combines your discipline with a proven process. 4, truly partner with AI, moving it from just an assistant to a collaborator to a co-founder. And finally, number 5, test your ideas out in the open. Turn those viral moments into priceless market validation.
Which leaves us with this final thought. The story of Calgary Living started with years of what seemed like disconnected life experiences and random journal entries. It was all just data. So if you start looking at your own life as a dataset, what incredible story is waiting in there? And what could an AI co-founder help you find, structure, and ultimately write?